Welcome, everyone, to Virginia Tech. And if we're here, you know it's time for season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the game undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals. Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hokies offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main... Right, speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Hokey, high tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built, just a tough group of individuals.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those?
Oh, she's saying she got away from nation and everything. What the fuck? Alright. So Drew, she sent me that. This. Is my friend back?
Okay, I can imagine. Gambling and partying all night to do that. I'm glad you had a good time. Good.
How'd you get in here? I kept the door closed. So no pee-pee on the bed. I slept all day yesterday. Like a rock, yeah. 2 naps, long naps.
Front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Hokies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really set the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mack. On the run, fires downfield. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start this season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Scanning the field, it's Mack. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Hard running. Oh, he's got some space. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To throw, it's Mack. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on the football, you can tell.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Oh, better look out! Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson.
Oh, out of space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Wiggins. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Heath. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Any electric run has him set up. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan State looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes.
Purdy on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Looking for a big gain. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Mack. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Hokies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to this defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Bringing the heat. On the line, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. To the air, it's Mack. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
That's all bad for the boys. All bad for the boys, bro.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Breaking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three.
respect. No respect. No respect.